Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood master chaos here. I hope you're well. Happy July 1st. Just 4 days from Independence Day. I hope you don't have aliens knocking on your door this year. Maybe next year. We'll see what happens. I am. It's a little blurred out, yeah, because I've got this thing set up here. I'm not drinking out of my Master Chaos mug because I'm drinking out of my Profundo Rosso mug. Well, that blur thing is really fucking weird. Anyway, I got this on my trip to Italia, which I am fresh back. I was just on a plane the day before yesterday, and boy, I'm tired. I'm not gonna make the joke of me flying, but it was exhausting. It was 10 days. It was a lot. I got blisters on my feet to prove. I walked over 25,000 steps a day. It was a lot, but it was amazing. We had a wonderful time, me and my family, and I do have a video coming up. I wanted to release it yesterday before the sale stuff happened, but it's too big of a video, and there's a lot of pieces to it, and I wanted to finesse it to get it just right. So it's probably going to be my Italy physical media vlog hunt. Will be ending, or be releasing sometime after the 7th, after all the sales are done for Vinegar Cinema Subscriber Week, but right before the Severin sale happens, which I will be covering live as well. Fingers crossed I'll have a panel with me to discuss it. Let me check in with everybody. I know Groove Godzilla said he was going to be waiting for 11 hours here on the chat platform. I doubt he lasted, but we'll see if he pops in again here. Fet78 is ready for another round. Movie Palace of Blood. MC, can you give a full Italy report, including food? And if you made it to Argento store, hot, crowded, how hot was it? Okay, 12 hours. Okay, there's a lot. I like I said, my video's coming out. I did make it to Argento store, as you can see. This is the mug. Wow, this blur thing. Anyway, yeah, here's the mug. I made it to the store. Spoiler alert. But what happened there, I will keep a surprise for the video. You'll have to see. Unless you follow me on Instagram, and then you already know. But whatever. Yes, 12-hour flight. It was a lot. I downloaded a ton of movies. I watched a lot of stuff that is incoming. That was already on YouTube or Netflix. Mostly YouTube stuff. So I watched Intrepidos Punks. I have a review on it on my Letterboxd. If you have Letterboxd, go check me out. Master Chaos TV. You can find me. You can see my thoughts on it. Needless to say, I thought it sucked ass. I'm not going to watch part 2. Part 2 is on YouTube as well. Gosh, I don't remember. I saw a ton of stuff. Like maybe 5 movies in that, in that time period. So it was a long flight. Super fucking hot. I don't think I've ever smelled so bad in my life. Yeah, really, really, really hot. Like insanely hot. To the point that my daughter got heat stroke. And she had to miss out on a whole day in Rome towards the end of our vacation because she just couldn't handle it anymore. It was tough. Food was good. Most of my family is celiac, so we have to eat gluten-free. But it was good. Some of the best pizza I've ever had. Crowded. Yeah, super, super crowded. And I'll go into more details when I do my video releasing later this month. Stan says, welcome home. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad you are here. Are they doing $10 titles again? I don't know. It's not going to be 10. It might be 11. Or it's a good suggestion. They're 12. But I think they said they were never doing 10 again. Remains to be seen. Let me throw this up here so we have a countdown. 25 minutes to go to the first day of Halfway Subscriber Week. Modern Ringtones. Steven C. What is up? Do you sell ringtones? I'm curious why that's your username. That's interesting. Steven C., what's up, man? Happy summer sale to you. Zach, my buddy Zach, he says he's ready to spend some hard-earned money. Zach, did you get the package? I never heard back if you got the package safe and sound. By the way, thank you so much for the shirt. I will wear it proudly, and thank you so much for going to the trouble of sending me my movies to sign. I was really honored by that. Coffee. Get your coffee ready. Well, it's early for me. It might not be early for you. Oh, he's still here. Hey, Group Godzilla made it. All right. I love it, man. Happy to have you here, brother. How many days are you planning on live streaming this week? I'm gonna go every day. So every day of the sale, I will be here with you. I do have a. Well, no, my doctor's appointment is until 12 tomorrow. So I'll be here every day. It'll be 8:30 a.m. PST, and I believe 11:30 a.m. EST. So usually 30 minutes before the reveal, so we can kind of chat a bit, and then we'll dig into the reveals and share our various forms of enthusiasm. Magic Hand says, "What's up? Happy Canada! Thank you. Happy Canada to you, Alex. Uh, Canada Day. Okay, awesome, man. Hey, I didn't know it was Canada Day. I love Canada. Actually, I'm a big fan. I've been there a couple times. Spooky guy, what's up? It's always awesome to see you. Actually, I'm not seeing you. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. Here's the thing they don't tell you about in YouTube. We can all see you. We have cameras that go into your house. We can see you, what you're doing. And I know at least half of you are not wearing pants. That's okay. Neither am I. Sulako88, what's up? Hoping for some good deals. I hope so too. I bet you 100% we're going to see Last Gasp, unless that's sold out. Well, I don't remember if it sold out during the Black Friday sale or halfway. I don't know. That's going to be on there though. Dr. Giggles, what's up, Dr. Giggles? In the house with you. Come into my house. Welcome. DJ Depression says censored mug. Yeah, it's censored. It's got just close-up vagina shots. So gotta get your hands on this mug. Skulder, LO to you. Alex Rhodes says, I know they have barbers in Italy. Welcome home. Yeah, I'm letting my hair grow out though. So I said goodbye to the barbers. I'm doing a John Wick thing. I'm trying it out. It's a new for me. Zach says, welcome back. Thank you, buddy. Manx says, yo, what's up, Manx? Zach says, yes, sir, Blowaway. I will be sending you a very thankful email today. Didn't bother you on vacation. Oh, okay. No worries, man. I'm glad it arrived safe and sound. And enjoy the extra movie. That's very rare. Very rare. You can't actually, I don't think you can buy it anywhere now. So enjoy that. Steelbook says, do you have expendable income to spend on these physical media deals this month after your Italy adventure? That's a good question. No, I do not. And as a matter of fact, the trip was so expensive. I promised my wife I would not buy anything July and August. So if you guys are feeling charitable, want to send me a super chat, that'd be great because YouTube certainly doesn't pay me anything. But you don't have to. But if you want to aid me in buying some goodies, super chats are always welcome. But yeah, I promised her I wouldn't buy anything, which is tough because July is Criterion month at Barnes & Noble's. But the good news is they started June 28th, so technically it wasn't July, so I actually bought some Criterion. But I said July and August. I was honest. But yeah, I can't buy anything. Cannot buy anything, unfortunately. Alex says, love the hair. Wish I had it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to enjoy it while it's there. You know what I mean? Midlife Mina says they screwed up and sent a text for one of the VSAs dropping to 15, so I know they will have $15 VSAs. Oh, they said that they sent a text? You get texts from Vinegar Syndrome? That's a new one. B-Dubs Movie Hub says every day, thank you for your service. I'm here for you. I'm just a cog in the wheel. I'm just a soldier in the physical media war. All I can do is support you the best I can. 20 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Griff, what's up? I hope you're well, buddy. I have I'm curious because there's always new fans. There's always new movies popping up in these sales. So it's one of those things where I don't know if what is the basically my thoughts are a little scattered, but what is their biggest driver in sales? Is it still Black Friday, or now that Subscriber Week is thoroughly established, is it is this the biggest driver of sales? Is this why there's 2 a year? Obviously they always did a halfway subscriber thing. I feel this is definitely the best deals you're ever gonna get. on Vinegar Syndrome. Absolutely. Forget Black Friday. These 7 days, well, now 14 if you add them all up, are the best deals you're ever going to get for Vinegar Syndrome stuff. So I would, I always tell people, if you're going to buy something and there's a lot in stock, wait for Subscriber Week, because odds are it'll pop up there. But they do have a lot of repeats, stuff that doesn't sell. The TV Terrors box set, whatever the hell that shit's called, Televised Terrors, that's going to be on here. Cardona will be on here. We're going to see a lot of those, clunkers that sadly did not sell. But if you've been waiting for it, and it's whatever, $20, I don't know how many people are completists for Vinegar Syndrome anymore. Oh, Steven answered the question. He says, it's a long-time joke, a fake modern band amongst friends. Now I just post concert videos. Oh, I gotcha. Midlife says, Teeny Buns from 1978 is one of the new Mellow Scene titles. Teeny Buns? Well, that doesn't appeal to me. I'm not a Teeny Buns kind of guy. I like them Chunk Buns. If Chunk Buns was 1979 was coming out, I'm sure that's a movie. 100% I'm sure that's a movie. Zach says he already watched and enjoyed. You need to revive your acting career. Oh man. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's more fun to write and direct. It's less stressful, honestly. Believe it or not. Good day, Jordan. Can't wait to hear more about your trip to Italy. It's 1:30 a.m. here in Australia, so I'm off to bed. We'll listen to this on the replay. Okay, good night, Jordan. Sleep well. I hope you don't miss out on the deals, though, because some of these don't last. Some of these really sell out. MC, Vinegar Syndrome live streams are a new tradition. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad we all have a tradition, and for me too. I mean, my YouTube content is kind of cut down because of life and filmmaking and stuff. But for me, it's really fun to check in with you guys once a month, or doing these big sale things, and either spend money or complain that they're not releasing stuff we like. I love that. I get a kick out of it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. DJ Depression says, what criterion did you get? Oh, gosh. Let me look at my phone. Where the hell is my phone? It's like so dark here. Oh, there it is. Okay. I know I got... okay, I do remember I got the Floating Weeds double feature from Ozu. I got I Am Cuba because I'm Cuban. And I just feel like I guess I got to own that. I got Bound. I got Peeping Tom. I got like all the July releases, which is weird. July was a good month. Perfect Days. I forget what the other ones were. But yeah, I basically got kind of all the July slate, which is incredible. Alex says, just watched Fatal Games. Loved it. Top 10 VS for me. I actually watched it last night. My package finally arrived from the sale when I was on vacation. So I'm excited to finally dig into it. I'd watched it years and years ago, and I remember liking it. But Alex, anyone else who's seen it, was it just me, or did the movie look like shit? Like, these are supposed to be nice, cleaned up, restored versions, but I don't know, the materials they had to work with were horrible. There's like a cut through the whole film, like there's this white streak that runs through the whole thing. It's really scratchy, super grainy. I don't know, I thought it looked ugly as hell, honestly. But I like the movie itself. I think it's a good little slasher. Lots of boobs, consistent kills. I liked it. Griff, I'm also hearing that one of the VSAs will be They Call Me Macho Woman, which is a Troma release. I've never seen it, but from what I'm hearing, it could potentially be the most disappointing movie ever, because it's the anti-sexy version of I Spit on Your Grave. Obviously that movie is very, very nude friendly, and They Call Me Macho Woman, from what I've heard, I haven't seen it, is not very sexy at all. So that could work against it. For me, it might be a good movie. I don't know. I've never seen it, but it almost seems like it'll fit in the VSA for sure. Zach says, so many sales at the same time, for sure hard to keep up with them all these days, and you got to take a break. You can't spend your money on everything, or you go broke, right? And then you don't have time to watch the shit that you bought because you're buying more shit, and life and work and eating and sleeping. It's tough. Movie Palace says forums are saying Reptilicus 4K. They are saying that. And I think that would, knowing Vinegar Syndrome, it's probably Reptilicus. And Reptilicus sucks. I love monster movies. I'm a big fan of Gorgo, which they just released, but Reptilicus 4K? The movie sucks so bad. That's like the worst giant monster movie of all time. So yeah, it's probably coming out through Vinegar Syndrome. I would not doubt it. Horrible movie. God damn. TBYB. If you haven't seen Reptilicus, TBYB the shit out of that before you drop coin. That's all I'm going to say. Gru says, I thought they said they were going to do no mid-year subscriber option this year. You know, you may be right. You may be right, but I don't remember that. I don't remember that. That is a good. You know what? Now that kind of rings a bell, but I don't remember that. Does anybody else remember that? Let me know. John, what's up, man? Just got my shipping notice on Monster Man. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for ordering that. I'm grateful to you. Yes, my first film and one of my most recent films is a secret film on there. The film is The Plan 9 Conspiracy, Unspeakable Horrors, and it's sort of a mockumentary on Plan 9 from outer space. Lots of famous faces in there. Joe Dante, Mick Garris. It's a fun little mockumentary. I think you guys will enjoy both movies. Is now shipping through Gold Ninja Video. We had some tech issues on it, but thank you to Justin DeClue and the Gold Ninja folks, which is basically just him, for re-releasing my movie. I'm very honored by that. But John, thank you, man. I hope you enjoy it. Stan says, this next week is a pain in the ass living in Australia. Oh, man. 2 a.m. drops. Oosh. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, living in Australia how hot is it for you guys out there? Because it's hot as shit out here in California. So I know there's like a heat wave going around. And Italy was on fire, dude. So I can't even imagine how hot Australia is. Beyond the fact that all the fun shit's happening in the U.S. release-wise. Although I do want to buy, I did. I bought Triangle from Umbrella. That movie's incredible. If you're on the fence about getting Triangle through Umbrella Films, I highly recommend you pick that up. That is a great time travel movie. Bumper, good afternoon from the UK. Who's grabbing last gasp? We've already made that joke, and I don't know. I doubt it'll sell. We'll see. It didn't sell out. I guess we'll find out in 11 minutes. If the whatever the slip sold out. But we will check that. Alex says, I've been waiting for VS this July, but I already got 9 from Criterion. Nice. I think you're better off. Honestly, buying Criterion titles, you're better off. Guillerme, how was your vacation? Pretty good. I talked about a little bit at the beginning. We're gonna do I'm gonna do a video towards the middle of the month between this and the Severance sale, kind of going into my my vlogging, all my little hunts for physical media through Venice, Florence, oh my God, Sorrento, and Rome itself. A fun trip, very, very exhausting. I got to practice my Italian to the point that a couple of times they thought I was Italian, and I was like, oh, si. And then when they went into more detail, I'd be like, parla inglés? Parla inglés? Parle is French. Anyway, oh yeah, Bound. I got Bound. Did I say Bound? Yeah, I got Bound. Blue Velvet, nice. And David Becker, indeed. Here we go again. It's gonna be fun. Alex says Fatal Games did look rough, reminded me of Evil Laugh, but much better than that. Oh, Evil Laugh sucked, but yeah, it had that weird kind of grainy. There's another one. DJ Depression says Fatal Games did look like shit. It's so weird, you know, because you expect these to look at least polished, right? And then you get them and you're like, ugh. I mean, it's definitely brighter than like a DVD, but man, I don't know. I was expecting this to look a little more polished. Groove Godzilla, I will eighth all these comments. Always look forward. I will eighth all these comments. Always look forward to these live streams during the various VS events. Love the recommends and unrecommends. Yes, that's again, and this is not just my show. I'm the host, and obviously I'm the one talking, but you guys are a big part of this. So send in your recommendations. If I didn't like something but you liked it, put it in the comment. Send me a passionate review. Oh, I liked it because of this, this, and this. I will highlight it and we'll discuss it. Because again, cinema is subjective, and that's the beauty of a boutique label, because they can release some of the most obscure shit. And we'll be talking about Severin's shall I say, lackluster summer sale reveals. Maybe not today, maybe on a future date. Definitely before the sale. But it's the unknown stuff that kind of holds the surprises for us. So I'm open to unknown stuff. But I've been burned so much by blind buys. I'm sure you have as well. But at the same time, something I hate, like I said, you will love. So let's share that back and forth. I think it's important for us to have that dialogue. No opinion is wrong. I mean, except for the fact that BC hates The Thing and he says it's boring. That's wrong, completely wrong. But whatever. Stan says he just got his sale order today. Haven't opened it yet, but looking forward to Flesh Eater. I like that one a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. Sydney Jenkins says, I saw Fatal Games on Tube and it looked terrible there. Oh, man. Yeah, it's not going to look any better on the Blu-ray. Skulder says, Amazon is only price matching very few select titles from Criterion. We'll have some cash to spend on VS, maybe. I would always buy, I mean, unless you're not in the U.S. I don't think you are, Skulder. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you're in the U.S., buy from Barnes & Noble. Support Barnes & Nobles, man, because they're the last bastion of books. That it's a big bookstore chain, so we need to keep that going. Memories of Murder was a massive disappointment, but the movie is still awesome. Really? The 4K wasn't good? Interesting. And I'm learning that too. I'm seeing a lot of 4Ks, and I've got a hell of a TV, man. I went out, I'm saying, okay, look, I'm going to get the fucking best there is. And some 4Ks are like, oh, yeah, looks fine. But I there's a couple movies that have blown me away. But overall, I don't know. The 4K thing isn't really hitting the way it should, in my opinion. Eddie Badblood, what's up? You saved me so much money following the TBYB system. It's easy. It's free sometimes, unless you have to rent it on Amazon. And you save some money, man. Save some money. Have you seen Blue Sunshine? Thinking about grabbing the Synapse release if I don't get anything from VS. Blue Sunshine is really good. It's similar in tone, I think, to The Stuff. That's a really good movie. I had the gosh, who put that out initially? Anchor Bay. I had the 2-disc DVD of that. I still have it. It's a really good movie, actually. What movies did you watch on the Long Island Plane Ride? I mentioned a couple. I watched, actually, maybe this is a good time to do it. Me and BC have a new show, which you may or may not know. But we have a new show. Oh, it's not on here. It's on my other. No, it is on here. Let me see here. I'm trying to find this image. Me and BC have a new show that we are doing. I have to find the image. I'll bring it up later. Anyway, so we have a new show called Strictly Splatter, where it was a website we had back in the day, and we review 3 just rando, gory, weirdo genre pictures. And our next episode will be on the 6th of July. And we will be reviewing, look at that, Dr. Lamb, The House of 7 Corpses, Gourmet, Zombie Chef from Hell, the SOV quote-unquote classic. This is going to be July 6th. I watched these 3 on the plane. So those are 3 movies that I was able to enjoy on the plane. And many, many more. I think I watched 10 movies altogether. Maybe a little more than that. 4 minutes to go before reveals. I'm going to try and get to every comment if I can before we do that. Thank you for commenting. 166 people watching. I love you very much. Drop me a thumbs up. Let's get to 100 while we're live to keep the party going. Let me see. I lost my place over here. Guillerme says, I think I'm finally up to date with my collection. I'll just keep track of the new announcements from now on. All right, great, man. Stan says, I live in the mountains and it's ice cold here now. Oh my God. So it's really in Australia. Interesting. Ice cold. Well, maybe is it different? I don't know anything about geography, so forgive my ignorance. But is it when it's hot here? Is it cold for you guys? Like down under? Is that how it works? I don't even know. Jake says he does remember them saying they weren't going to do a mid-year subscription this year. Interesting. That's really interesting. Corey says, I got Triangle from Umbrella. It's an underseen gem. Yeah, great movie. What the fuck? What's up, man? Happy to have you here. Midlife says, they specifically said to make sure you sub to the mid-year sub first before buying anything this week. So there is one. I mean, there will be a subscriber because it's called Subscriber Week. They wouldn't call it Subscriber Week if it wasn't. But I think what we're saying is that at the beginning of the year, they said there will not be another chance to subscribe in the halfway. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sculder. That's interesting. Jaden, how do you feel about the 7 sale tile so far? Not super exciting beyond Opera, but I'm fine with it. I got enough shit I want without needing new things. Opera's the only one that's interesting. I saw 2 of the movies on the list. I watched The Werewolf versus the Mummy's Curse, or whatever the fuck that's called. That's on YouTube. Bad quality, but it was fine. It's kind of my kind of movie though, so I kind of liked it. But I think a lot of people consider it pretty junky shit. I liked it enough. Then I watched The Mad Bomber, which is also on YouTube. It's weird. It's more about a rapist than it is about a mad. It's a weird fucking movie. So needless to say, I probably won't be buying any of those anytime soon. And then the last one about the dog sex movie. What the hell are you talking about? No, man. I don't care who directed it. No thanks. A woman falls in love with a Doberman Pinscher. No, stay away from me. Movie. I'm even whatever. Even if they don't show anything, the fact that it's about that, I don't know. I'm sorry. I have limits. Okay, 1 minute away. Okay, here we go. Stan says, I can't believe BC hates The Thing. Yeah, I don't know. Barnes & Nobles won't send goods to the EU. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Then Amazon is the way to go. Barnes & Nobles, you get discounts to which add up to if you buy Criterions. Absolutely, especially if you have the big I forget what it's called, but the not the subscription, but the membership or whatever. I got that, so I definitely get some money back buying some movies. Okay, 1 minute away. Bumper says 5 Force VS, Cyber Vengeance, Wolfpack, Hard Rock Zombies, 6 String Samurai, Scare 61st. Save your money on those duds. Hard agree. They have a lot. I mean, there's a lot of bad ones. There's one that doesn't exist anymore. That was absolute garbage. But yeah. Let's see. Keith is here. These subscriber weeks are so fun. Thanks for covering it again, MC. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. All right, 30 seconds. Oh my god. I'm excited. Who's excited? I'm excited. Barney says they never said that they weren't doing a halfway sub. I got a screenshot of the page. Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up, Barney. Dog sex movie? What? It's called The Creature. Look that shit up. I don't even want to know what the Severin plushie will be. Oh, it's definitely gotta be the dog's dick, right? Okay, here we go. Countdown. Hopefully it loads this time. 1, 2, 3. Let's party. Oh, it is fucking Reptilicus. Son of a dick. What the fuck are they doing? Okay. Chinese torture chamber story? Intrépidos punks when you... Wow, baby. Okay. Reptilicus. What a piece of shit. Alright, let's go to the daily deals. Now, this is what it's all about. Okay, so it's VSAs. No, that's just randos. Okay. From $15. Wow, a new one. Psycho Girls. That's fairly new. Guest House is fairly new. Intriguing. Jungle Trap. They ain't never gonna sell that shit. Which is horrible. Wow. Well, okay. So let's break these down individually. I'm not gonna read the listings because they're old releases, but I will give you my thoughts of said films. Hey, Bullet Blake in the house. Reptilicus, lame. Absolutely lame. Reptilicus sucks donkey balls, man. Yeah. Yeah. Jaden says, I don't know if $15 is a good enough price for me to want to get any, to be honest with you. $15, I mean, it's the lowest. But wait, it says from $15. Oh, it is. Okay, from $15. And if you just want the standard, it's $24? That can't be right. Okay, hold on. Let me look at Alien Private Eye. This is a Bullet Blake favorite. $15, standard edition. 20. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Standard edition is $25. Okay, that's probably a glitch. Let's look at the VSL Labs. This did not sell. This is a weird ass movie. $22. Okay, that's gotta be a glitch. We'll come back to that. None of this is gonna sell out today. Nope. Nope. I don't think so. Partner labels. Let's see what they've got this year. Amanda and the Alien? What the fuck is this? Wait a minute. Do I know this? Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a horrible cover, though. Well, that is horrible. Ugh. I vaguely remember that. Renting that thing. What the hell? Let's see. Bunny says Psycho Girls and Guest House are barely moved, but they're only a year or so and already getting a deeper discount. Yeah, I don't think those have not sold well for them. But it makes sense. Okay, we've got Bastards from IFC, The Bitter Ash from CIP, Femme from Utopia, Go Down Death, Factory 25, Saturn's Core, Living a Zombie Dream, and Kitty Killers, Lost Prophet from VHS Hit Fest. Gotta watch myself there. Mami Wata. Okay. Film Movement has Marcel Pagnol, My Father's Glory, My Mother's Castle. 2 films there. Dark Star has The Nightcaller. ETR Media has Nintendo Quest. Okay. Oh God. Here's a new label, Cartoona. Here's a new slogan for me. Nuts on the back. Get that shit, Jack. What is this? Okay. Well, based on the pictures alone, and according to my calculations, that is a pass from me on nuts. What the hell? Yellowville Pictures, she's allergic to cats. Okay. Bleeding Skull has way bad stone. Okay. These are kind of craptacular in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. It looks like I don't know. Steelbook Obsessed is swinging a miss for me on day 1. Dr. Giggles, yeah, I'm saving money too. Oof. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Midway, subscriber week. What are they revealing, if they're revealing anything? Let's read it and weep together. And now we're reading from the Vinegar Syndrome Subscriber Week lineup. This year has been a whirlwind selection of impeccably. I don't know about impeccably. We just talked about Fatal Games looking rough, although that was last year, so whatever. Restored exploitation and horror, deep cuts and classics. We presented new installments in both the Forgotten Gialli and Homegrown Horror series, along with a Spanish sidebar, Spanish Bloodbath. Presented ultimate UHD editions of Phase 4, The Horrible Dr. Hitchcock, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, and Invasion USA, while mining the wilds of exploitation weirdness with Blu-ray debuts of Criminally Insane, plus Satan's Black Wedding, and Playgirls and the Vampire. If you're still catching your breath from the first half of 2024, wait till you see what the rest of the year has in store. This July, we're proudly presenting the world UHD debut of Reptilicus, the notorious American International Giant Monster Epic, which we've exclusively restored from its 35mm original negative and are offering alongside its never on Blu-ray alternate Danish version, which I've heard is pretty rare to see. Plus, after years in the works, we're delighted to finally present the world disc debut of two of the most wildest Mexican exploitation films ever produced in Trápidos Punks, which I've watched and I'll be talking about a little later, paired with its even crazier sequel, Vengeance of the Punks. Both are presented, newly restored and fully uncut, and are packed with dynamite new extras. And last up for July, another astonishing double feature of Category 3 classics, with the pairing of a Chinese torture chamber story 1 and 2, which pile on brutality, absurdity, and downright perversity, guaranteed to exceed your wildest expectations. So when they say perversity, I start thinking about gross stuff. I'm like, I don't know if I might like this. So if anybody's seen those, let me know. And that's just 1/5 of this year's remaining lineup. Looking ahead to August, we finally completed restoring another long-demanded bit of Mexican horror from Pedro Galindo. Is it Pedro Galindo? I thought it was something else. Galindo III's notorious slasher Hell's Trap, which will be debuting on Blu-ray, along with a British-produced Vincent Price rarity, plus a UHD upgrade of another staple of brain-bending 70s horror. So we're going to get a UHD re-release, a Mexican slasher movie, and some British movie with Vincent Price. Okay, so we sort of know what August has in store for us. September will unleash a real beast of a UHD debut from Down Under. Ooh, okay. A beast from Down Under. What's the... Oh, God. Razorback. It's got to be Razorback. That's a great movie. I don't think that has a 4K. Not to be outdone by the UHD debut of another star-studded 80s Giallo hitting 4K for the first time. Star-studded 80s Giallo. Interesting. And finally, a 3-disc set of rare, never on blue, early 70s British murder thrillers. Like a box set, I guess. Never on blue 70s British murder thrillers. Interesting. Okay. Including Freddie Francis's wild Jack Palance starring vehicle Craze. All right. Well, at least we got one title coming down the line, and potentially Razorback. That's the only monster move, like beast, a movie I can think of from Down Under. October will be another memorable feast of horrific delicacies, including the maggot-filled, delicious Shaw Brothers Giallo Corpse Mania on UHD. Oh, that could be interesting. And our next Forgotten Gialli collection, which will assemble 3 deeper cut and highly stylized genre entries from the 80s. All Blu-ray debuts, plus another entry in our ongoing quest to unearth and release never on disc 80s slasher. Quest to unearth and release every. And finally, a world UHD debut of an unquestionable masterpiece of macabre 70s cinema. Interesting. Finally, this November, we've prepared a Black Friday lineup unlike any other in our history. Here we go. Hyperbole time. Featuring 2 never on disc UHD debuts, 1 multi-version UHD debut, and a long-demanded horror Blu-ray debut. We don't dare say more. They didn't even like give a hint as to what might be coming for November. Okay. As a subscriber, you'll not only get every single VS branded release, including all slipcovers, blah blah blah, at the 50% off SRP, but your orders will ship before anyone else. Plus, you get your 50% off discount on the sub labels and the partner labels. You know what it doesn't say? Hold on. All subscribers will receive exclusive 50% off SRP discounts on each and every title released by our sub labels: Cinematograph, VSA, VSU, VSL, blah blah blah. But it doesn't say partner titles. Oh, here we go. It says it down here. I don't know why they broke that up. Subscribers get 50% off partner labels. Okay. That would suck if they got rid of that. As you hopefully know, we spun off our sexploitation releases to our sister site, Melusine, and have been churning them out this year. You won't want to miss the remaining 2024 selection, which will include Lost Sexploitation from Ron Sullivan, a double feature of demented Greek efforts, one of which offers what might be the highest and bloodiest kill count in hardcore film history. Okay. And a 4K UHD debut of a genre landmark that many of you have been waiting for. Interesting. This month, we welcome a new partner label, Cartoona, who will be bringing their curatorial eye for all things animation to physical media. And this fall, we'll see the addition of 4 new labels. Wow! Damn! 4 new labels to the OCN roster, including one that has been years in the works and will offer Blu-ray and UHD upgrades of some of the finest indie, foreign, and genre films of the past 20 years. Interesting. That's our pitch, but we hope you keep in mind that VS is one of the only film distributors in the world that is also an active film archive, holding perhaps the largest single collection of film-related materials related to U.S. genre, cult, erotic, and exploitation cinema. Important note, if you're looking to become a subscriber, you should do that first before purchasing anything else so that you can use your discount. Shipping info is there. Offer will cease to exist on the 7th. And then here's the breakdown for the rest of the year as discussed. I'm not won over personally, but I'm already out the door on subscribing again. But are you guys? I'm curious. If you're not a subscriber, are you won over? Are you won over by this? Because I'm curious what people are thinking. Alex says nothing for me today. DJ Depression says I'm a Cat 3 fanboy, so Chinese torture chambers an instant buy. I haven't seen them, and I expect most people here would likely hate them. Oh, someone said it was good. Here we go. Alabaster Smidge says Chinese Torture Chamber 1 is great. The title is misleading. Interesting. I'm gonna... maybe there's a TBYB option. So much shit is on YouTube, you never find it. But if you're a subscriber or considering subscribing, are you sold? As a matter of fact, let me put up a poll question and get everybody's thoughts on this one. Let's go up here. Give me one moment while I put this together. Alrighty. I'm gonna wait for this to load so I can do this. Start a poll. Here we go. Excited for rest of the year? Are you excited for the rest of the year? Yes and no. Simple. 2 questions. As a 1 question, 2 answers. Poll is live now. If you're watching and you're in the live chat, make your voice heard. I'm curious what everyone is thinking about this announcement. I'm not necessarily. I mean, Hell's Trap could be amazing. The Vincent Price movie could be awesome. Corpse Mania is what I've been wanting to watch for a while, so I'm kind of excited to see that. But I'm not paying full price. and the rest of it, there's too many question marks. I'm not necessarily excited. I think they probably should have revealed a few other things, but it is what it is. Yeah, 475 for that. I'll leave the poll running for a little bit. Make your voice heard in the chat. Wave says, not subbing. I'm not interested in the British. I am interested in the British films, though. Yeah, I say just buy what you think you'd like, or wait for subscriber week and pick it up then. Ash says, pass. Guillermo's, he's pumped for the next Forgotten Gialli set. Griff says, anyone else burnt out with slipcovers? I'm getting close to saying they're overrated. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. Let me go up here. I got my box. I'm opening it up, and, you know, like a lot of you, I thought, oh, Invasion USA is probably going to sell out. I do want it. Let me buy it. Let me pay full price for this thing. I get it home, and I look at it. I'm like, boy, this is boring. This is such a fun movie. But this is such a, I mean, the back, I mean, it looks cool. The art is cool. But, like, the title, just white letters? How boring. The USA should have been in, like, you know, red, white, and blue or something. I feel like it should have been crazier. Like, this is too much of, like, this is like a cover for, like, that new Civil War movie or something. This feels too boring. I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't impress me. For such a fun movie, and then look at fucking Navy SEALs, which, you know, I would argue is about as fun as Invasion USA, maybe more fun. But look, like, okay, you know, they went all out for this. Look at that. That was fun as shit, man. Well, the subcovers, whatever, but, like, look, something like that, I don't know, more fun. The title's got, like, the actual fucking, you know, fun from the credits. I don't know. I was a little disappointed by that. So yeah, maybe I am a little burnt out on slips. JJ Gem says, so glad I paid more for Alien Private Eye during the last sale. That's what I'm saying, man. Subscriber week is the time to really buy stuff. If it's over 1,000, hold on. You don't need anything right now, because they will be cheaper. But the funny thing is, subscriber week prices have gone up. When they first started, that first year, they said it was a 10-year anniversary. Everything's $10. We're never going to do $10 again. Okay. Next year, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was 11, or at the beginning of this year was 11. How many? Is this the second subscriber week? I think it is. So subscriber week year. And now they're 15. I don't remember them being 15 in January, but they may well have. But the prices have gone up, and maybe next year they'll be 16, 17. Yes, in comparison, cheaper to the other movies, but I don't know. DJ says, why would you sub before buying daily deals? Isn't SRP the higher price? 50% off of that is still more than they cost right now. I think they're talking about if you buy partner titles. That's why you should sub before buying partner titles. Stan says, I feel I need to order Infernal Rapists, and I don't care if we go down in history as barbarians. Those two VSs I don't have. Tough Guys Don't Dance, although I would not be surprised if it will be $10. Tough Guys Don't Dance has always been on sale. That's a rough sell, man. I'll tell you what, Infernal Rapist is a tough watch of a movie. I did not like it. The movie begins with a kind of, it is about a rapist, and it's, I didn't think it was fun or funny or entertaining at all. Okay, you know what? Let me give my recommendations for this in general. Unmasking the Idol. It's probably the most fun VSA since, like, you haven't heard this one in a while. LA Wars or Action USA. It's a really fun kind of James Bond, Indiana Jones ripoff. I don't own it, but it's one of those movies that I don't think I'll ever want to watch again. So I didn't buy it. Moon of the Wolf is a TV movie. So its existence in the VSA, Video Store Archive thing, Vinegar Cinnamon Archiving makes no sense to me. I don't think I've ever seen this in a video store. Pretty boring. Not much of a Wolfman movie, but it's got a good cast. Expect No Mercy. What can I say? If you know me, you know this name carries quite a bit of weight with me. But this one isn't too bad. It's actually the best of the ones that they've released. But if you're on the fence, it's fine. Alien from LA is actually a really good movie. Rest in peace, Albert Pune. Yes, her voice is annoying. But it's a very interesting world-building science fiction film. I actually kind of dug it. Through the Fire, stay the hell away from this movie. So boring, so dull, so pointless. I highly recommend you don't buy this. Nothing happens till the end of the movie. And then when stuff happens, you're like, wait, what? And then it ends. No. Terrible. Terrible. Not good. Tough Guy. And then send me your recommendations too, guys. Tough Guys Don't Dance. I mean, it's not good. But it's the kind of movie that I think you might get a kick out of having. Just like a schlocky thing, like owning the room. I sold mine off quick. I did not want this in my collection at all. It's man, it's hard because I can see it be very interesting, but at the same time, and at that price, I could see it being kind of an interesting thing in your collection, but it's a shitty movie. Girls' School Screamers, kind of uneventful, but I enjoyed it. I don't know why. Everyone kind of hated it, but I like this one. So take that for what you will, I guess. I don't know. It's early for me. It's okay. It's okay. If you want to buy it, I don't think you'll outright hate it. Blades, I fucking hated. It's basically Jaws, but with a lawnmower. Kind of a comedy, but not funny. I didn't like it. I thought it was dumb. Alien Private Eye, I hated this. I thought this was so stupid. But my buddy Blake, YouTuber here, loved it. Loved it. I'm not a fan of it. Infernal Rapist, I've already said, is very distasteful. It's just an ugly movie. Like there's no redeeming qualities at all to this thing. It's just pretty gross and unpleasant. That feels like more like 7 would have put that out. Frostbiter's fun movie. The biggest issue with Frostbiter, $15 is a good deal for it. It's very much an Evil Dead kind of movie. It has that feel, has some really good stop motion monster effects. I believe it's stop motion. Kind of feels like Winter Beast. The biggest problem with this movie is the sound mix is horrible, and sometimes the music is so loud you can't hear the dialogue, and you have to put on captions. To the point that the music is so distracting, like it's played over so loud, and it feels so incongruous to what's happening that it's just very distracting and kind of gets in the way of the movie. But it's a fun little title. I think if you like monster shit, you'll dig it. Psycho Girls, I haven't seen it. It's fairly new, but I haven't heard anybody praising it. So if anybody's seen it and they like it, let me know. Guest House Paradiso, hated it. Horrible. Not my kind of humor at all. It is very much a, there you go. If that makes you laugh, that's the movie for you. It's very much British comedy. That kind of, not even Monty Python, because I think Monty Python is pretty highbrow stuff. It's, I don't know. I thought it was pretty lame and unfunny altogether. Jungle Trap, fucking garbage. Don't buy this. Do not buy this. There's a reason this has been through every subscriber sale. Nobody wants this. Junky junk. Love After Death, I recommend it. If you like something weird video releases. It's a black and white, kind of surrealistic, erotic thriller kind of movie. And there's a second movie on here, which is sort of an amped up Lifetime Channel type of movie, but some sexy times. I enjoyed this disc. I enjoyed this release. That gets a thumbs up from me. Oh, this is a rough fucking first day, man. Jesus. Duck, fuck that movie. Shit and Champagne, I have not seen. Keep an Eye Out, I've not seen. Being Natural, does that still have the slipcover? Oh my god, it does. I like this movie, but it's not for everybody. It's hard to describe it. Honestly, hard to describe it. It's a very quiet, weird movie, but I honestly, that's about 3 friends that hang out in a small town in Japan, and there's a weird couple that might be aliens. It's hard to describe it, but I enjoyed it. And I haven't seen I Do Not Care and Videophobia, so I cannot give you my thoughts on that one. David Becker says, Expect No Mercy is the best of the Merhi Blanks movies. Worth it for 15. They saved the best for last, but everyone was burnt out on Merhi. He does kind of suck after all. Yeah, I agree. It's actually not terrible. Bullet Blake says, slipcovers are absolutely not overrated, of course. Blake takes personal offense. Barney says, Robert Samlin is a great artist for sure, but I think they need to take more chances on different artists. I agree. Hey, Charlie88. I hope you just heard my thoughts on that one. I'm going back a little bit on the comments here. Hey, Aaron Pin in the chat. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. I guessing you're back from Spain? I believe so. The prices do seem higher. Yeah, it's I don't know. Meh. I mean, it's still lower, but higher. So I think it's just gonna keep getting higher and higher. Guillermo says, a bit off topic, but has anyone managed to buy Red to Kill Variant 1 from Air 444? It's sold out in a few hours. I had to buy a $150 bundle to get it. Not a big fan of the red art. Jesus. Oof. I hope you like it. I don't know. Have you seen that before? Skulder was a fan of Blades. There you go. Bullet Blake says, Through the Fire is bottom of the Vincent barrel. Absolutely. Yikes. Ragnar says, Tough Guys Don't Dance ain't bad. Wings Hauser. Yeah, Wings Hauser is in it. He's drunk for the entire movie. But, yeah, I don't know, 15 bucks. John says that Last Gasp is cheaper than a subscriber week deal. $10 in the going out of print section. Oh, man. Oh, that's funny. Hold on. Let me see. That's funny. 10 bucks. Look at that. You can still get it. It's still here. And it is cheaper. That is amazing. Oh, man. I mean, I kind of do like that movie. It's got some great nudity, if that sways you at all. But you don't need to own it. That's funny, dude. It's cheaper. Oh, that's funny. Oh, and it's here, too. So Moon of the... Oh, wait. These are all going... some of these are going out of print already. So Moon of the Wolf's going out of print. I wonder if any of the other ones... I'm going to take Alien from LA. I'm going to take a wild guess that all of these going out of print titles are going to be daily deals. Absolutely. It's going to happen, Captain. Oh, yeah. Televised Terrors is still here. Daily deal. Coming at ya. Hell yeah. I'm Asking the Idol. Tough Guys Don't Dance. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Well, we just got a sneak peek at what the daily deals will be. All the going out of print stuff. That's absolutely what's going to happen. Absolutely. So today we get the 3VS, 14 partner labels, and daily deals for Blu-ray slips. Tomorrow it's a cinematograph, which looks like it's been at least guessed that it's Last Embrace, Jonathan Demme's movie with Roy Scheider. and daily deals will be boxes. I'm guessing with movies in them. But you never know. You never know. I'm expecting TV to show up in that. Absolutely, absolutely going to show up there. None of these will sell out. I don't see any of these going out. No way. Bullet Blake, yes, we know. Alien Private Eye rocks. Yes, good for you. Uh, Griff says Blaze was pretty fun. Alien from LA and Girl School Screamers would be my picks for 15 each. There you go. Good price. Good price. Stan says no one actually gets raped in a film of rape, as far as I know. It's not like a film with actual. Well, no one actually gets raped, but there is rapings in the movie, and it's like the first one is like a homosexual rape, and it's really like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, oh man, what a rough, and it's just like you just feel bad. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, buy it, $15. Midlife says Alien Private Eye is probably the worst release from them. There you go. Shots fired. Stand and Son says my friend bought Moon of the Wolf. We watched it last weekend. I thought it was okay. My friend didn't like it and said he might sell his copy. I'll probably get it now anyway. Barney with his thoughts. Psycho Girls is fucking shit. Okay then. Good for that. Good on you for chiming in. Jesus. He liked Guest House. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like you looked up Psycho Girls. I gave it 2 stars. Did I see that shit? Oh my god, Did I give it? I don't remember seeing that. Psycho Girls. I literally have no memory of that. What the fuck? When did I see this? I have no memory of watching that movie, so take that for what you will. Jesus Christ, man. I watch too many movies. Fuck. Oh, man. Stan says, I wish these could have at least been $14. I like some stuff as well. Not long ago on some... Wait, I wish they could have at least been $14. Well... yeah, I guess 15 is the least they'll go. It's not going to go any lower. I don't think so anyway. So they've set the precedent. $15, just like Severin. Opera. You think Opera's going to be $60? No way. Expect $75. That's my guess. Their prices are just going to keep going up, man. Zach's going to get Moon of the Wolf. Very good. Partner labels are super weak this month. Absolutely agree. Death Rattle says, not sure who would subscribe with this shit they just dropped. Yeah. I mean, if you're not subscribed already, I feel like... Well, let me check in with the poll so far. I won't end it yet. Excited for the rest of the year. Actually, it's more half and half than I thought. Out of 79 votes so far, 44% say yes. 56 say no. I'm going to keep the poll live, so if you are watching and you're in and you can access the comments, make sure to drop a thumbs up, number 1. Number 2, make your voice heard on the poll, because I'm curious what you guys think. We're at 78 thumbs up and 167 people watching. Take a moment to drop a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you're so inclined to super chat, those are accepted as well, because I cannot spend any of my money. My wife has put a lock on my wallet. DJ says, Still Nice is the out of print section. People should absolutely get that one before it goes out of print. Underrated movie. Yeah, I would wait. I would wait until the rest of subscriber week, because it's going to show up. Absolutely will show up. Let's see. Ragnar says that you have to spend $140, $20 a day to get those extra media club points. Yeah, they've done a whole thing about the media club thing, which I'm not even digging into, man. All that shit just kind of goes over my head because I don't really give a shit. So, yeah. But they do have. What did they change the slips? Let's see. Sometimes you can, spend it on new slippy dippies. Where are they? Oh, a beach ball. Disposable camera. Oh my god. Tattoos. They still have the pogs. No slipcovers? Oh, here we go. Spookies. Corpse grinders. That is a great slip. All right. I think they did switch it up a little bit there. Yeah, weird. Hey, Malcolm, what's up, man? Best one on the list, Unmasking the Idol. I agree. It's a fun movie. I don't know how rewatchable it is, but it's a fun little movie. But this is all. I mean, it's a rough batch. Mandy says, is add to your existing order available this week? You know what? I believe it is. Don't quote me on it. If anybody has made an order yet, let me know. I believe it. It should be. It should be. It definitely should be. Charlie says, I enjoyed Girl School Screamers and Unmasking the Idol. Worth picking up. 2024, the year where VSAs go out of print before the sellout. What a ride. Their licenses must be really, I don't know, really short for some of these. Or they expected they'd sell it faster than they did. Hopper's going to be 80. I wouldn't be surprised. Dr. Google says, ain't no way I'm dropping 75 on Opera. Yeah, it's going to be expensive. I mean, gosh, Cemetery Man was 60, right? Yeah, and this, and I don't think that had the soundtrack. So absolutely going to be super expensive. Griff says, Seven frustrates me with some titles. Can't get the Kathy's Curse box yet. They're still selling it in person at an event. Oh, they're still selling it in person. Oh, it's interesting. I'm sure they have a whole bunch of boxes, and I'm sure they're keeping it for convention stock. Maybe they'll release for the Black Friday sale. We'll see. We shall see. Gamma says, I might buy Fatal Games and Incredible Melting Man. Fatal Games won't show up, but Melting Man will, because it was there in January, so it should show up. It should show up. At least I'm guessing that that's the case. AVA Pop Culture, looking like somewhere between 1 to 3 VSUs the rest of the year if you read the clues in the subscriber info. But who knows? They usually, I don't know about, maybe one more. I think maybe one more. Maybe two. Maybe two, because they usually, they don't usually drop those like in some random month like August. It'll be like the big sale months. So we'll see. The last time they did that was, gosh, it was Daryl and something else, and they did that back to back. Showgirls, Daryl and Showgirls, I think. Anyway, Midlife says the box is so crap anyway. Maybe I'd sell you mine. The battery's already dead. They screwed up the lights big time. Stan says Opera will be $100 with a Bullet Blake mask in the bundle. I'd buy that then. I absolutely would. At that point, I'm gonna do that. Jane says I was considering doing the monthly payment plan for the subscription, but we don't qualify for it. Like through PayPal? That might not be a bad idea. DJ Depression says the Kathy's Curse box was a flop. I've yet to see someone with one that's not broken. Yeah, I think there's a way to fix it. Somebody came up with a thing online, but I don't know. It seems like it should be an easy thing, but I wasn't, I wasn't in on the R&D of that, so maybe it's a little harder than it looks. Groove Godzilla says add to your existing order is an all the time thing now. Really? I don't know that that's true. I mean, maybe if it might be. I don't know. I haven't I've only ordered through the sales, really. That might be. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Add to the existing order is active. It's written on the left side banner. Oh, there you go. Yeah, add to my existing order. There it is. It's happening. Wave says, if these were 12 each, I start considering a lot of these titles. I don't know why, but mentally, it's better to me. Here's the problem. A lot of these titles, everything is so expensive nowadays. And a lot of these don't feel worth the blind buy investment. 100% agree. $10, I'll give it a try. $12, yeah. 15, if I'm really, really curious. But after that, I remember when Vinegar Syndrome sales, every movie was $17. Now it's $22 on sale, which doesn't, necessarily move the needle as much as it used to. Especially for stuff, you get burned on movies you're not 100% in love with. So, yeah, I think 100% these prices should be lower, at least 13. I feel 13 is a nice, fun number. I think they'd absolutely move more at $13. I mean, they're not putting the best of the best on here. Most of these are going out of print anyway. So put it at 13, and people will take a chance. I think that makes more sense to me anyway. Anyone know the July cinematograph? I think it's at least been rumored to be Last Embrace, directed by Jonathan Demme, starring Roy Scheider. I haven't seen it. I think it's on Amazon to TBYB, but the cover looks great. Groove Godzilla says, Amanda and the Alien looks like it could either be a fun 90s adult comedy or just a complete bore piece of shit. No in between. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've seen that. Because I like Nicole Eggert, but I don't. My memory's Swiss cheese. Stand and says, I need a t-shirt with that airbrushed picture of the Fabio version of Bullet. We gotta do t-shirts. Oh, Voyage is coming back. We're back. Voyage is back July 17th, I believe, is the date. We're gonna be on Lady Shasha's channel. What did I just watch? We're gonna be talking Curse of the Queer Wolf and Howling 3. So Voyage will be back, and you'll see more of Fabio Blake there. Midlife says, Amanda and the Alien seems like an incredibly odd choice, and they normally do older films. It is. It does feel like something like Vinegar Syndrome would release normally. Scream Factory getting my money instead. Oh, Way Bad Stone is going to sell out down to $5.50. Well, let's go take a look at that real quick. Since we'll be here for 7 days, I'm going to spread out my discussion of all the titles. Oh, they moved that up because Way Bad Stone was down there. Now this is up here. What the hell is this? Oh my god. A bloody universe of sorcery contains graphic violence and sexual situations. A Wizard Works Glamour Studios production. Welcome to the world of the Way Bad Stone, a mad, mystical universe of sorcery, lust, and mayhem, where destiny may land you in the arms of a beautiful lover or on the point of a sword. When a nefarious band of brigands steals the malevolent magical artifact from a wizard's castle, the stage is set for bloody revenge. Accompanied by his boldest warriors, the wizard embarks on a murderous trail of retribution that climaxes in an outrageously grisly battle for the possession of the Way Bad Stone. Oh, wow. So like a LARP movie. This is selling out? Yikes. No thanks. shot for $2,000 on video in the Enchanted Forest of Florida. Way Bad Son is the unofficial Dungeons and Dragons adaptation you've been waiting for. Finally, it's here. Region free Blu-ray, 15-minute commentary, 38-minute commentary. 38-minute commentary. What the fuck? The hell? It's weird. So the commentary just stops halfway through? A couple shorts and a bonus movie, Ionopsis, a spiritual sequel. Yeah, bro, I'm good. I'll pass on that. What else is selling out? Is Amanda and the Alien selling out? Probably not, but let's take a look at this one. I like to read the back. The back's more fun. If Clueless was zapped into a movie where What? If Clueless was zapped do they think Clueless is a person? Was zapped into a movie where Gen X icon Nicole Eggert falls in love with a body-snatching extraterrestrial, it still wouldn't be enough to describe the mind-warping charm of Amanda and the Alien. Amanda, see, I would have said, it's Clueless meets The Thing. That would get me to buy the shit out of this. Amanda is an artist who leads a quiet life that is until she falls in love with a hunky alien who can only survive by swapping human hosts every few days. This bizarro sci-fi comedy is an explosion of 90s nostalgia featuring navel rings, CGI morphing effects, and indie rock soundtrack from Jane Wiedling of the Go-Go's and Sparks, and an unforgettable sex scene involving paprika. Do we see little Nicole? Do we see Nicole's Eggerts? I'm wondering if that's the case. Does the alien crack a few Eggerts to make an omelet? Interesting. A smash hit when it premiered on Showtime. Amanda the Alien has been restored from its 35mm camera negative. Commentary, video essay. You get two video essay and an audio essay. 96 minutes. Yeah, the nudity thing piques my interest, but I don't know if that happens. Does it happen? I don't know. No one's seen it. Bleeding Skull is building hype off that Fabio Salerno release. Seriously good release. Yeah, that Fabio Salerno set was really good. I really, really loved it. I do recommend. I don't even know that's available. That would be very interesting. If that's available, you guys gotta check that out. Dr. Giggle says, not a good sign when the commentator gets too bored to finish. Yeah, that is pretty strange. Wave says, every title under Bleeding Skull is selling out quickly. I think this is only 1,000. They limit it. So I think that's the case. Griff says, D&D nerds are buying it up. Is there a lot of crossover? I guess D&D and Vinegar Syndrome? Yeah, I guess so. That may be the case. That may be the case. Nathan says, I'm really contemplating getting Sweet Sugar. Don't know if it's worth the gamble. Sweet Sugar is great, but it's not on sale. So, is it going out of print, though? I doubt it is, because they just made slips. It's a good movie. It really is a good movie. One of the better women in prison movies. Yeah. Yeah, I recommend it. If you're on the fence, I think it's good. Sex says, unless you love Nicole Eggert or love Stacy Keach, stay away from Man of the Alien. That being said, I'm getting it. Nothing to do with the thing. And no, just Eggert in a bra a few times. Boring. Amanda the Alien is on Prime. Thank you, DJ Depression. TBYB, my friends. Jason Hoff says, Kathy's curse box. New batteries helped. Also, if you pass a magnet over the eyes, it toggles what they do. So they were like 80% of the way to it being good. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, I was good. I have the Blu-ray by itself. I don't need the special case or the 4K. But yeah. Jason says they needed to include better batteries and better magnets. Yeah, you're probably right on that. Okay, I'm gonna close the poll up here. And out of 87 votes, let's see here. Excited for the rest of the year? Not too bad, honestly. 55% say no, but 44% say yes. So, I mean, it's not as divisive as I thought it would be. That's not bad at all. Great. Let me let's do another poll before we end the day. And talk about, well, let's see. I want to mention the daily deals are so boring. I just have nothing really to add to that. You know what? No poll for today. No more polls for today. I think we're good there. Not much to say about these things, unfortunately. DJ says, Sweet Sugar was a lot of fun. Abysmal extras on that release, though. Only one interview, and that's it. Oh, yeah, I don't remember. I never really watched the features. Not usually. What's happening over at Melusine? Is there anything interesting? I'm gonna maybe open it in an incognito window, and I'll fill you in on what we have. There is a great Brigitte Lahaye book which I want to get, but I love Brigitte Lahaye, man. Oh, she's incredible, and it's like a book all about her, right? It's like just like her autobiography. 176 page full color hardcover book with soft touch effect. I don't know what that means. It features over 100 photos, mainly from her private collection, and its English language. It's $35 though. 116 left. Damn. I'd love to read that, but well, if it sells out, it sells out. And then it's got Teeny Buns. Yeah. Forget who mentioned Teeny Buns. Midlife Media, I think. It is Teeny Buns is on sale with a Spirit of 76. Sorry, for 4th of July special there. And then Quality X releases Misbehavin'. And then there's another book called The Art of Pinup, which is already sold out. And then another book, Little Joe, a book about queers and cinema, and mostly about queers and cinema mostly. That's the title. $40. That's sold out as well. Oh no, that's not sold out yet. Just the pinup book. The Lahaye book. Fuck. $35. All right, so that's it over there. So two new releases, which you can combine. By the way, if you order anything, what's this? I dropped something. No. If you order anything through them, through Vinegar Syndrome, you can combine your Melusine order as well. But you know that already. Stanislav says, I also watched Deep Inside Annie Sprinkle. It was pretty gross, which I didn't expect. Not a fan of golden showers in porn. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, no. Is that why she? I don't know anything. Is that how she got her name? Is her name Annie Sprinkle because she pees on people? It's pretty fucking strange. Well, that's your whole personality is based on that. Interesting. John Public, what's up? Picked up 3 partnered titles: Way Bad Stone, Bastards, and Nintendo Quest. And one of the daily deals, Videophobia. I mentioned in subscriber titles today, although I needed TBYB Reptilicus. I'll tell you what, hopefully you'll like it, but I thought it was horrible. Horrible. Captain Horror, what's up? Still hoping VS releases Home Sweet Home 1981 at some point. It's possible, but you never know. Stan says, I gotta crash. I'll try to catch you later in the week. All right, Stan, take care, man. Get some rest. Did anyone pick up The Other Dimension and the films of Fabio Salerno? How was it? I liked it quite a bit. I thought it was really good. Really interesting. I've never seen a Italian 16mm home video kind of a movie before, and it was definitely very artsy, but enjoyable. I do recommend that if it's still in stock. I don't know if it's gone or not. Of course you did, Malcolm. Of course you did. He's got the LaHaye book and the pinup one. Man, I want that LaHaye book so bad. I'm not allowed to buy anything this month. Actually, next month too. So it's tough. It'll probably sell out, and I will miss my Brigitte. Let's take a look at one more partner title. We'll do 3. We'll do 3 a day, and that way we can spread it out a bit. The Bitter Ash. Canadian International Pictures, a film by Larry Kent. I like this artwork. Ooh, beautiful. I like this. I love this era of black and white. 60s, is it? Yeah, 63. 80 minutes. What's about? Let's find out. With a dead-end job and potentially pregnant girlfriend jeopardizing his freedom, Dez spirals into bitterness, misanthropy, and fantasies of violent crime. While visiting a sick friend one afternoon, he crosses paths with the similarly jaded, even suicidal Lori, a young parent working as a waitress to provide for her child and struggling playwright husband. Desperate to recapture a sense of vitality and raise money for rent, this troubled couple invites Dez and a group of local beatniks over for a hedonistic party that culminates in a series of shocking acts of violence and betrayal. David Cronenberg is a fan of the director. Made for just $5,000. Influential for Cronenberg and Adam Egoyan. Canada's answer to John Cassavetes. Interesting. Region A. New commentary track. Archival commentary track. New introduction. Couple of interviews scattered throughout. And a booklet with an essay. Interesting enough, but doesn't necessarily ring my bell right at the top of the hour here. Hey, Oxtub, thank you. This is much needed. I appreciate this. Just got here. Quick recommendations, please. For you, anything. Real quick. I would say, if you want to buy something, Unmasking the Idol is a lot of fun. Alien from LA is a lot of fun. I liked Girl School Screamers, but I feel like I'm in the minority with that one. Frostbiter, Love After Death, and Being Natural. It's a really interesting film. Everything else is a super pass. And in terms of partner titles, it's a rough month, man. It's a rough one. Yeah. It's rough. As far as I'm concerned, it's yeah, it's rough. Oof, yeah. Fucking rough. Jesus. May to December says, true story, almost bought Chinese Torture Chamber 1 and 2 from eBay for 145 pounds together on DVD. Damn. Well, good. I'm glad now you have it coming to you in a nice, cheaper release on Blue. I think she mentioned that Sprinkle was from in the extras and it was from someone else. But yeah, it's gross in the film. She also talks about hanging out in crazy gay bars a lot. So is it like a documentary of her life? It's very interesting. Corey with an update. Black Cat 1 and 2 VSA down to 200 copies. There you go. Also, Love After Death is good. I'm considering it. I liked it. I had fun with that. It's you have to like something weird video type movies. You know, really kind of grungy 60s independent grindhouse movies. I really enjoyed those kind of things. So it worked for me. Um, I don't have it queued up here. What we'll do it tomorrow. We'll talk about the 7 releases as well. Um, because they're announcing their titles. I think we're getting another announcement today. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's 2 or 3 that have not been announced yet out of the 10. And so far, it's rough. It's a rough ass sale. I doubt they're gonna move a lot of full packages, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, whatever. Oh, let's do one more. Let's do one more partner title. The Nightcaller. Okay. Okay. Is this one of those new movies that looks old? Oh yeah, it's Bai Ling. Oh, the lighting is interesting. Okay. By the way, who's excited? I'm so, this is my dude. Axel Foley's back. Who's excited for Beverly Hills Cop 4? I can't wait. I love Axel Foley so much. I'm even a huge fan of Part 3. I don't care if people say I still had fun with it. I love Axel so much. I'm a huge fan of that franchise. I can't wait for Part 4. I got tickets to see it in theaters, baby, here at the Egyptian. I'm so stoked for it. Oh my God, I'm very happy. But that's gonna be the third. But I just, for some reason, I just got reminded of that. This is from 2021. Steve Railsback is in this shit. Oh God damn, I love Steve Railsback. Chad Farron. How do I know? Robert Ryan. Oh, Lou Temple. Fuck yeah, man. I love Lou Temple. I know Robert Ryan. I know Kelly Maroney. I love these people. Okay. Telephone psychic Clementine Carter is pulled into a complex web of mystery where she receives a call from a serial killer, predicting his murders before he commits them, puts her into a terrifying game of cat and mouse. Enlisting the aid of her invalid father and clairvoyant co-worker, they must use their unique abilities to stay one step ahead of a maniac whose unspeakable acts in the present are nothing compared to his past and future. Sounds interesting. It's a Dark Star release. Director's commentary, Region A, making of, alternate scenes, original song remix. Nightcaller. It sounds interesting. I'm gonna see if I can TBYB. Is Steve Railsback in these pictures? What does he look like now? That's not him. Oh man, I want to see what Steve Railsback looks like. I love that guy. He was in Nuki. All right, he's a serious actor. Dr. Gill says 9 more thumbs, guys. Put those lazy thumbs to work. Yes, please. I would be very, very grateful to you. You got those thumbs up. 92 thumbs up. 131 people watching. If you haven't thumbed it up, thumb it up. You're having a good time, or you wouldn't be here. Let me see here. Griff says, these won't make the sale for Black Friday, will they? Which ones are you talking about? I'm not sure. It depends. You mean the deal ones? They'll still be around. Let's see. Load properly, stupid site. There you go. I'm gonna guess. Well, what are they? Are they over 1,000? Are they all? Yeah, over 1,000. He ain't going nowhere. Moon of the Wolf is over 1,000. Absolutely. Expect No Mercy over 1,000. Oh, 675. I still don't think it'll move. But still, if you're gonna buy it now. Gru says, I will say VS's shipping this past half sale, it was impressive. They changed something and it's working. Well, good for you. I still had to wait a month, but I'm glad you got yours early. Griff says, yes, 7 announcement coming now. They just changed their banner on FB. Oh, if it drops when we're live, we'll go check it out. Let me see. They usually do it on Twitter, right? Let me open a new window here. They changed their banner. I wonder what it is. Oh, they did. What the fuck? It's a guy in handcuffs or something. Okay, reveal it already, you bastards. Hold on. Once it pops up. Oh, I think somebody asked before about the Clones of Bruce Lee. I just got my box set. Of course, everything delivered when I was out of the country. So I will be doing my Clones of Bruce Lee deep dive review. That's another thing coming in July. July is going to be very busy. So yes, that will be coming. Stand in silence. Am I actually getting 1,771 points from buying a $15 item? I don't know. Are you? That is pretty crazy. Hoping it's going to be good like the Bad Boys movies. So we may get another one. I hope so. He wants to make a part 5. It looks good, man. I don't know. I'm not picky with Axel. Unless it's like, you know, he doesn't do anything and he's kind of sidelined, then I get pissed. I hate when they do that in movies. When they sideline the main character. That would piss me off. Wave says, it is a glitch. I guess you're supposed to get 165 points per $15 movie. Interesting. Griff says, another dog-type movie from Severin. A dog called Vengeance. What the fuck? What is it with their dog shit, dude? What is it? It's not on Twitter yet. Where are you seeing that on... Are you seeing that on... What the fuck is it? It's not on Twitter yet. Once it pops up, we'll take a look at it. That's interesting. Corey says, Nightcrawler is a prequel to Scalper, also put out by Darkstar. Oh, thanks, Corey. There you go. There's a little inside knowledge there. Jason Morbius, oh shoot, Kelly Maroney from Night of the Comet is a Nightcrawler. It looks kind of mad, though. Tempting. Yeah, Kelly Maroney doesn't look like she used to look in Night of the Comet, but she's still a really sweet lady. But yeah. Wave had to wait a month still, too. Yep. Stan says, glad I already have 6 of the ones on the daily deal. Let's just buy ourselves everything just so we won't have to consider them next time we see them on sale. Now that is that is one approach. Sure. That is one approach. How is that new Synapse title, Blue Sunshine? I talked about it earlier. I liked it quite a bit. I think it's a good movie. It's a good director. He also did Squirm. Lieberman. Oh gosh, what's his name? Something Lieberman. Great director. I actually met him at a convention. Really nice guy. Yep, Spooky's alt slip is added to the media club. That's there. Stan says, I'm officially not excited about Beverly Hills Cop 4. I did have her pick up Beverly Hills Ninja. It's a rare DVD here in Sweden and was a great charity shop find. Well, I'm sorry you're not excited for it, but I grew up with Axel. He was the first hard R action movie I watched where like the guy was cursing nonstop. Maybe that's where I get it from. Axel has definitely affected my vocabulary. I love those movies. I love it. All right, it has been revealed. Let me. I'm gonna stop this screen and I'm gonna share another one, and we'll look at that real quick. New. Oh boy, I mean this looks better than the dog sex one. A Dog Called Vengeance, the first official North American disc release. Donatello Award winner Lea Masari, and Goya Award winner Marisa Paredes and Juan Antonio Bardem co-star in one of a master director's most significant films, scanned in 2K from the original camera negative. For full disc specs, check out our Facebook page. See if I can do that without being logged in. Sometimes they let you. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, we'll go backwards then. While we do the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, we'll talk about these. Can I just like click on it so it's bigger? That might be better. Okay, hold on to your butts. Less than 2 years after the end of Spain's oppressive Franco regime, Goya award-winning filmmaker Antonio Isais co-wrote and directed the action blockbuster that shocked European audiences and became one of the most culturally charged survival thrillers of the decade. I've never heard of this movie. Maybe I'm just out of the loop, but you feel like it sounds like you would have heard of this. Best Supporting Actor Oscar nominee and Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Jason Miller, wow, gives a fantastic performance as a political prisoner who escapes custody, only to be relentlessly pursued by a military dictatorship dog driven to hate, hunt, and kill. Donatello Award winner Leah Masseri co-stars. There's too much of that stuff. Co-starring in one of the master director's most significant films. Jason Miller, I haven't seen him in anything besides Exorcist. Exorcist, I should say. So that's interesting. A film ahead of its time. Appreciation by Angel Sala, head of programming. Memories of a Guerrilla Woman. Interview with the actress Marisa Paredes. Daughter of Titans. Interview with the daughter of the director. And then a trailer. 115 minutes. What do we think about this? I think it's... I feel like... So it's not just me, right? That the Severin is kind of like shitting the bed with these like Severin Super Summer Sale announcements. These all feel like this should just be out like an August title. Dog Month. Dog Fucker, Dog Chaser. Why? This is so weird. These titles do not excite me whatsoever. May to December, snoring here for most of the Severin announcements. I know. What the hell? This is really strange. Griff says, I feel like this year has been a bit of a letdown with physical media in general. Look at the VS titles of Severin ones. Not much of a wow factor as of late. I really have been excited about Severin this year. I've paid full price for the first half of their lineup. So I was excited to see what was coming. And then they drop stuff like this, which, look, this could be an amazing fucking movie. But because it's, unique and unknown, it's a blind buy, it's hard to drop $30 on a movie that we have no, connection to. Beyond the fact that you say it's good. And we've been burned by that before. Here we go, yeah. Are we going to get pieces? I mean, look, they got 2 more movies to reveal. Now, they said that they were going to do 2 or 3 releases that are 4 discs or something. I guess Opera counts, even though it's 1 movie. But it's like, where the hell's the Cliff Twemlow movies? Where are those, not that I would buy them, but I know people were excited for those. The Cannibal 4K upgrades. Where's, Pieces and Slaughter High. Those are 2 that were leaked from their appearance at the Cannes Film Festival. So what's happening? Is Opera your biggest title? That's it's gonna be a rough one. Again, it could be an amazing movie, but geez. DJ Depression says Seven seems to have blown their load earlier this year. Yeah, maybe. This is probably the worst sale lineup ever. Yeah, I would agree with that. Is Cemetery Man going to be on sale? Honestly, that's all I care about. That's a good question. I'm going to say no. I don't think it will be until maybe Black Friday. They may hold it back. Groove Godzilla says, I feel they put all their chips into Opera. Yeah, I agree, Griff. I can't imagine anyone being excited for the full bundle. Nope. Griff says, I noticed most of these don't even have slips unless they just didn't add them to the picture. I think they would have. May to December here. Malcolm says they will mention slips after all have been announced. I think they would have put slips. I mean, we saw that Opera had a slip. So I don't know. Cemetery Man should be on sale. Andrew said anything that came out 6 months or prior will be on sale, so the standards won't be. We'll see. Sometimes they play fast and loose with that. We shall see. Yeah, that's another one, Midlife. They were also working on House on the Edge of the Park 4K. That came out like a year ago, right? From 88 Films. Where's that? How why are they holding it back for stuff like this? Again, it could be an amazing movie. Could be an amazing movie. But it's not one that rings my bell, that makes me go out and say, yeah, I need to get this right the fuck now. Or, I need to buy the bundle or whatever. And we'll talk about the 7 releases throughout these 7 days, because this is also a prep for that big sale, which may be kind of disappointing if all the titles are meh movies. Okay, folks, we're pretty much at the end here. I haven't talked about any of the new titles. Maybe let's do one of the new titles. Let's do Intrepidos Punks, because I've seen one of them. Let's see how they clean this shit up. I mean, they're not lying. Oh, what the fuck? Look at this. Is this now? Is this a blooper in the artwork, or is he going, yeah? I think he might be going, yeah, but it feels like his handlebars should be higher. It looks like it looks like he should be holding his handlebars, doesn't he? Well, it looks like a blooper in the artwork there. I mean, this looks. Ugh. All right, let's see how they. Oh, wow. I mean, compared to the shit I saw on YouTube, it looks fairly clean. So this movie, I've only seen the first one, was not for me. I found it obnoxious and stupid, and plotless and meandering. It's basically a bunch of punk rock guys who are a motorcycle gang, and they cause havoc and mayhem, and they just kind of terrorize the town, and these 2 cops are trying to stop them. Some people call it the Mexican Mad Max, but it's far from that. This thing was ass, dude. I really disliked it. But you may love it. This seems like it's all from part 1. Oh, these are... I don't know. Yeah, this is all from part 1 so far. Oh, man. Horrible. Anyway, yeah. Intrepidos Punks. This movie has the most annoying fucking song. And you hear it every 5 minutes, because there's only one song in the whole movie. And they're really into sex, drugs, and violence. And you hear about it ad nauseum. Intrepidos Punks. After Fiera and her punk cohorts break their leader Tarzan out of prison, no one is safe. The newly reunited gang are quick to resume their favorite pastimes, robbing banks, brokering drug deals, and securing weapons, all while leaving a trail of mutilated corpses in their wake. As the entire countryside becomes caught up in the punks' lifestyle of debauchery and violence, it's up to federal agents Javier and Marco to track them down before bloodthirsty anarchy becomes the new way of life. Vengeance of the Punks is the sequel. The punks are on the prowl again. After another explosive jailbreak, Tarzan and his gang, is the same fucking thing, are back on the streets, this time looking to exact revenge on the men responsible for landing them in the slammer. After ambushing federal agent Marco's party and murdering his entire family, they mistakenly believe that they've fully annihilated their enemies. But when it turns out that Marco didn't die in the ambush, the punks begin to get a taste of their own ruthlessness as Marco tracks them down and kills them one by one. So it's just Marco. Javier's out of the picture of that one. Okay. They're pretty short, about 87 minutes. Region free. Making of documentary. Making a documentary for both movies. Original theatrical trailer for the first one, and then a booklet by a Mexican art historian. I thought they sucked dick. At least the first one. I thought it was horrible, and I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. And take that for whatever it's worth to you. Horrible, horrible. Ugh. All right, and I'll do the other two next time, and there's also going to be a cinematograph release, so I'll talk about the cinematograph as well. And then I'll leave the reviews of these guys for like merch day or something where there's no new title. I might do that. Okay, that is it for today. Subscriber week, summer subscriber week. We have 3 new titles: Reptilicus. Fucking, what does this look like? Hold on, let me just see what this looks like. Fucking insane that they put this movie on 4K. Do they show what it looks like? Because it looks look at what it looks like. I mean, it looks like a rubber toy. Oh my god. You think this is going to look better? It's going to look worse in 4K. Why would you... Everything looks worse in 4K. Oh my god. Look what this kid's looking. What are you looking at, kid? What are you looking at? You looking over here, kid? Is that what you're looking at? I don't blame you. Oh my god. This is gonna look horrendous in 4K. It's like you're doing in this movie, and even worse, like this looks like it's like a chew toy. Oh my god, it's gonna look so bad in 4K, guys. As dumb as this movie is already, I think the 4K is just gonna make it look even worse. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I like that image. Oh man. God. That's a head scratcher. That's a head scratcher. Woo! Okay, send in your last comments here as we end the show. One last look at the daily deals. None of these will sell out, but we will check at the top of the show tomorrow to see if any of these have sold out or lost, lost count. I don't really want to write down what they have left. It's boring. But we'll see if they've at least moved. At least we know that these are at 1,000. Oh, this is under 1,000. But these first two are at over 1,000. Alien from LA has got to be pretty down at the bottom. Through the Fire's got to be over 1,000. That's a rough one. All right, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see. They got 22 hours on sale. Let's see what happens with these. None of these really are incredible, which is a shame. Tomorrow, which just happens to be a Tuesday for day 2, which is kind of nice. We're gonna do boxes and cases. So we'll see what they get. Or we'll see what they've allowed us to get, and what the prices will be. I doubt they'll be $15 though. For boxes and things like that, it's gonna be quite a bit higher. Maybe 30. I don't know. I have no idea. It's up in the air at the moment. Last Embrace is predicted to be the cinematograph. We will find out tomorrow. That is the release to look forward to. For now, I'm gonna drink out of my Profundo Rosso mug. And bid you adieu on this. I hate to say less than auspicious because I had such a good time with you, and I hope you had a good time here as well. I'd say fuck it. It was an auspicious event you and I shared together, and we're literally at 99 thumbs up. Isn't that insane? 129 people watching. 99 thumbs up. Get one more in there. One more. If you haven't done it yet. Damn, slam it. Let's check in the final comments here. DJ Depression, you're gonna see Maxine this week. I have my tickets for the preview on Wednesday. I'll watch it eventually. I'm not too excited about it, honestly. I was not a big fan of Pearl. I like Dex enough. I'll watch it eventually. Yeah. We'll see what. I hope it's good. Long Legs is next week too. Oh, okay. See, that one I'm interested for, but the hype for that is kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of killing it a little bit because I feel like everyone's saying it's the scariest movie of all time, instant dread, and it's like, I don't know, man. I feel when a movie gets that much hype, it's hard to live up to that shit. So we shall see. John Public says, They Call Me Macho Woman is a new VSA this week. It's on Plex, and I think Tubi. So TBYB, that's good to know. That's been predicted as well. So if it's on Tubi, definitely TBYB. Joshua Andrews, what's up? Did you talk about Wayback Stone? Looks like it'll sell out of the slip today. Yes, we discussed that a little earlier. What time? What time tomorrow? Tomorrow's gonna be the same time for the rest of the week. 8:30 a.m. PST and 11:30 a.m. EST. So about 30 minutes before the reveals. Griff, you're welcome for the coverage. Thank you for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. And I'm glad you guys give me the time of day to be able to do that. Hey, 103. We got the 103 thumbs up. I think that's a great time to call it a day. Look, at the end of the day, we may not like every release that Vinegar Syndrome releases, and that's fine. Movies are subjective. But I think that's only a small portion of what this community is. I think we love movies. We appreciate movies. And I think it's important to remember that it's the love of movies, the love of cinema that really brings us together. Not so much schadenfreude for whatever they put out that we don't like. That's part of the fun, but they release something that's exciting. Then that, inspires us to keep looking to those dark crypts of cinema for something interesting. Of course, times have changed. In a video store, you could get something for $2. Give it a try. Now they're asking you to pay $30 and keep it. It's a little harder to sell. And so people should be cautious with their money. People should be aware of what they're spending, and do as much research as possible. At the end of the day, that's the important thing. Now, I do have passes to something which I'm going to give out now. Let me. There is an online film festival happening. It's Cabin in the Woods Film Festival. I'm actually going to play the promo right now, and I'm going to award a free online screening pass membership to one person in the chat. So stay tuned for that. Here is a little bit more about the Cabin in the Woods Film Festival.
Deep within the dark, misty wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, there's a cabin. Rule number 1, be aware of your surroundings. Rule number 2, do not trust the children. Rule number 3. The 3-day, 2-night venue for VIP cabin guests is in a secluded cabin in beautiful Eastern Washington from August 20th through the 22nd. Theater guests will be terrorized under the shadow of the Space Needle during the weekend of August 23rd and 24th. Tickets go on sale in May. See you out at the cabin.
I'll be hosting a few live events there on at the end of August, and I'm going to be passing out. I've got 10 free tickets. I'll be passing them out throughout the 7 days here. This first ticket goes out to a big supporter of the channel. And yes, it helps that he sent me a super chat. So it's going to go to Oxdub. Oxdub, my buddy, if you're still here, you get a free ticket to the Cabin in the Woods Film Festival. Please email me because I don't have your contact information. Email me and you will be sent a link for that, and you can join all the live comments and all the kind of fun stuff that's going to be happening, and you can watch the movies in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go to Washington to do it. All right, gangbang, that'll do. As good as these announcements were, nothing tops the epic announcement of the world's greatest bird movie. Peaks.
Yeah, y'all ready